Is your debt causing you sleepless nights? Knock your debt out with Debt KO. And your debt won't be the only thing keeping you up at night. Debt KO. Free, impartial advice on all your debt.
Andrew McCART, IFL TV, in association with MTK Global. Billy Nelson, What's happening, big man?
Nothing much, mate. Just getting ready for the fights. Nothing ever happens much in Green Gears, does it?
In Green Gears, it's a sleepy town.
Look at this, man. It's like Kinshasa on a good day.
Well, I can't get there. The windows are pure white.
Martin Bakole'S loves this place. He says home. He says Kinshasa.
Kinshasa. Well, I've just been lucky enough to watch Mark Bakole'S do 8 rounds of sparring there with Cash Ellie and Jay McFarlane. I mean, first spar back since he's come back. So, how's he looking? How's the camp going so far?
Good. He's just been doing some pad work, and that, like you say, that's his first sparring, maybe 6 weeks or before, whenever White blew us out the show down in London. 8 weeks wasted. Like to thank you very much for that, Dylan. But we're focused on the rescheduled fight with Sergei Kuzmin, which will be a cracking fight on the 21st of November. I'm really looking forward to it.
Again, I said this to you when it was announced the first time. This is the name that Martin needs, somebody like Sergei Kuzmin. Does he need to go out there and make a statement? And basically to announce Martin Bakole'S at the top echelon of the
First and foremost, we want to go out and get a victory. If he can look exceptional doing it, it's an added bonus. But as any fighter will tell you, the W is the most important thing.
Sergei Kuzmin then, tough Russian on the bill with another White against another tough Russian. Again, Dillian Whyte, Povetkin. Can Dillian Whyte do this time? The rematch? Me
personally, if I was Dillian Whyte's manager or coach, I wouldn't be taking a rematch so quickly, because psychologically, will he be okay? I mean, he talks the talk. He talked the talk before the last fight. Maximum violence. You get knocked out.
That's the heavy.
Lot of shite. There's a lot of shite. Maximum violence. You know what I mean? You want to stop saying things like let your boxing do the talking. You know what I mean? But the good thing on that show is if Martin puts in a performance that I know he's capable of, he'll win. It's as simple as that. He'll beat Kuzmin, and then hopefully we could get the winner, Povetkin or White, or even the loser, because I know he'd take care of both of them as well.
Thing is, as well, I said to Martin, he said either I want the winner of White Povetkin or I want the winner of Joyce Dubois. Either. Which suits you? Just you're not bothered.
The winner Povetkin and White, because both of them got higher rankings and they're better fighters at this stage. Joe Joyce is a good fighter, Daniel's a good fighter, but Martin will beat both of them. He'll stop both of them. I've no shadow of doubt about that. He'll stop White, and 1,000,000%. I've said all along he'll stop White, because I don't think White's got the toughest of chins. He's a tough guy, but I don't think he's got a great chin. He's been hurt a good few times, but Povetkin brings a different kettle of fish. He's skillful, he's clever. That was a beautiful uppercut, that was planned and it was executed to perfection.
You said that Martin, I know you're his coach and his manager, Martin, and you've got to say these things, but you said that he will stop both Dubois and Joyce.
Within 8 rounds. What
makes you say that? Because they're both...
Because they've sparred together, and I know that neither of them have seen 75% of Martin, and he's looked great doing the spar and during the sparring. Gave them masses of trouble.
Well, Martin has sparred both men. So, what's your thoughts on that fight then, Dubois Joyce? Who wins it then? I like to be on the spot.
I personally would go for Joyce, because he's experienced. Daniel is a super talent, and he'll do well. He's got time on his side. If he loses, he could come back, no bother. I mean, he's only 22, 23, but he's not been tested yet. He's got hit once seriously, and he panicked a bit against Larty. He's going to get hit several times against Joe, and Joe's used to taking shots. He's not the hardest to hit. I mean, I think he'll put his hands up and tell you that, but I think Joe would just be a wee bit too strong for him. Experienced and strong for him.
So a good fight, definitely a good fight.
I think it'll be a crack. I mean, I think the bookies have got the odds way wrong.
And you're a better man, so you know what you're talking about.
Well, I think Daniel's 1-4 and the other boy's 4-1.
Mm-hmm. There you go. So what are you going to put a bet on then?
Oh, it's on.
Already?
I'm on before the price gets took.
I've got to say as well, like, Mark's been up the ring for a year going into the Sergei Kuzmin fight. Would that be a factor going into this? The fact that the ring rust and stuff like that? It's the same for Sergei Kuzmin. It's the same for 85% of the boxers out there. You just got to go on with it. I bet, well, you've seen yourself, and that's his first spar. What's he going to be like in 6 weeks? He'll be super sharp. Definitely. Well, fingers crossed the fight goes ahead. No,
the fight's definitely going ahead. There'll be an announcement very shortly regarding the fight. The fight has been confirmed, but there'll be something else attached to it.
I've got to ask as well, you and Sam Jones, I mean, are you pals? What's going on with that?
There's no issue. I mean, Sam, we basically what do you call it, WhatsApp every day or every other day.
Is that love-hate?
No.
You love him, he hates you?
No, he can hate me all he wants. You need to join a big queue. Jealous people tend to hate you.
Yeah. Well, there you go, that's a good answer. So what's new with you in the gym and that, Billy? I mean,
well, going over this COVID, we've been very lucky to inherit a sponsor. He's a friend of the gym, and I'll introduce you to him. Hugh, you want to come in?
Right, let's get back to it.
This is Hugh Clark.
Let me see. Let me get back a bit. Let me get them frame. There we go. Oh, look at that.
You'll need a wide frame.
AJ Boxing.
AJ Boxing.
So yeah,
straight from Turkey. That
straight from Turkey.
No,
you want to? Well, Hugh's the gym sponsor. He's going to sponsor my gym, and Big Bakole'S looking at us here.
You're obviously a clear boxing fan. You've got the boxing t-shirt on. You're sponsoring Billy and stuff like that. So
Jim, that's correct. It's a big opportunity for us because mostly we do our sponsorship through football, and I'm from a football background, but I love the sport of boxing. The exciting thing for us is obviously guys like Martin Bakole'S coming for Airdrie. Well, I stay in Airdrie and he's at Green Gears. So I mean, obviously he's behind my back, obviously. It's exciting for us. It's a good opportunity for obviously us for the exposure we would get throughout the UK, and obviously with Martin being on the bigger scene as well, it takes it further afield, as I say, because our main interest is obviously our business is like debit credit card machines. So what we do is go and give people a better deal than they're getting just now.
What's the name of the company, sorry?
It's Clark EPOS UK.
Okay.
We're based over at Eurocentral, which is 20 minutes from here behind Dakota Hotel. And we're opening up in London, Cardiff and Belfast.
Oh wow.
So obviously with the publicity we're getting through Billy and the commitment, obviously I've been in here in the gym in the mornings watching Martin training, and I just can't get away with how hard these guys work. Do you know what I mean, for the reward that they get? Do you know what I mean? When you watch it on the TV, you just see these guys get in and you think everyone's great. Do you know what I mean? But you don't see the effort they actually put in it every single morning.
It's like that old iceberg analogy. You see the top of it,
that's
but
right.
underneath the water is all this hard
that's
work.
all the hard work. But I've even Billy yourself, do you know what I mean? The commitment he puts in as well. Do you know what I mean? He's always, you know, when he's on Twitter 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 a.m. in the morning. He never seems to go to his bed. But
he loves Twitter, for an old guy.
But the exciting thing for us is obviously the publicity we get as a company. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, do you know, it's good for obviously the area. Our company, we put a lot of money back into things. We're doing short sponsorship with Scottish Premier League football clubs as well, but we give a lot back. Do you know what I mean? So we take, but we give back to help the local community. And I think ideally, obviously, when you see Green Gears, there's not a lot to it. Nope. But to think they've got the chance of a world champion, hopefully, be fantastic for us, always for Billy and for Martin.
You're clearly a boxing fan, so you've got the new Hugo Boss.
And it's not for Turkey, it's for the Hugo Boss shop.
I bet it's not. Don't
listen, well, he's just jealous because it doesn't fit him.
Exactly, you better buy him one then.
I've got one.
It's
coming from Turkey.
We only do them in XLs.
This is 2XL, Billy.
3XL then for Billy.
Yours for blacks and green, they make them especially for
so
bigger
as a boxing
boys.
fan, obviously, are you a Joshua fan?
Oh, I just love boxing in particular, do you know what I mean? It's just, I think it's a great sport, but it's different. This is the first time I've ever watched people sparring, do you know what I mean? I mean, you come from a football background, it's like, right, you watch these guys on the TV, but you don't really know how, like I was standing there sometimes when Martin was flinging punches, do you know what I mean?
And they look effortless,
like
he's throwing them, but
do you know what I mean? It's like, and Billy looked at me and I'm like, I was actually losing breath myself, but when you're right next to them in the ring, it's totally different from watching on the TV. Do you know what I mean?
Has Billy not got the gloves on you yet?
I've got my gloves and all that.
He does a wee bit of personal training.
But he was too sharing me, do you know what I mean? He took me away in the car for 2 miles and then told me to run back to the gym, and that was me finished, do you know what I mean?
But he wouldn't do any running.
He must have had a meeting on. He must have had a meeting on that day.
I was in the touring and it's a lot quicker. It's a lot quicker.
Go on.
But I've come into the gym and trained with Billy during my mother got taken into hospital there, so that's I've kind of stopped, but I'll be going back to it again. Do you know what I mean? It's like, just to think you're standing beside obviously guys like Billy and all that, where obviously I don't think they get the publicity they really deserve. Do you know what I mean? If he was a Premiership manager, man, they'd be talking about him all the time. And when I've been in standing watching them, it's just the effort and the commitment is just unbelievable for the reward that they get. Do you know what I mean?
He's got his critics on Twitter and all that, Billy, but I do come in here and see the way he talks to his fighters as well. He knows I'm going to give you a compliment, Billy. It's going to pay me to say this, but the man knows his boxing.
He obviously does.
Do you know what I mean? And that's the only compliment I'm giving Billy.
You don't get very. At the end of the day, he's the world champion in that as well. Do you know what I mean? He's probably one of the most underrated trainers in the UK, because obviously just because the area he's in. Do you know what I mean? Obviously it's quite hard.
Based in Scotland.
Because he's based in Scotland, obviously, and obviously it's good to see like some guys like Cash Alley. Not the last time I see him obviously fighting in the telly. Do you know what I mean? I'm just stand and talk to him. He's a genuine nice guy. But what I can't get away with is they just go in and battle lumps with each other, and then they're shaking hands and just talking away. It's fantastic. You know, you don't realise what type of guys these are.
Borderline psychotic.
They've got to be.
You've got to have that dark side to you.
You've got to have that dark
side. But the good thing as well is I've met Cash today, and obviously I spoke to him a wee bit about sponsoring him as well. Do you know what I mean? To help him along. So obviously because we're looking for people down in England, and it's good publicity for us as well. So I'm having a meeting with Cash tomorrow.
I think I need sponsored. I don't know. I think I might need a wee sponsor.
You'll get one of Billy's old t-shirts.
The good thing is it's very good for the gym.
It's good for
the gym. What Shug's going to put in he's doing an exceptionally good deal for us, and hopefully we can give something back via TV, social media, etc., for his company.
Definitely, and
even that's just fantastic for us as well. Do you know what I mean?
And he gets the opportunities. You'll get a couple of tickets a fight.
Well, that's what I mean. When the fans get back in, do you know what I mean?
Aye.
I'm sure you can hook them up with
100%.
a £50 ticket, Billy. £30 ticket up at the bleachers.
Aye, up the god. Stand over it.
Best seat in the house, so best seat in the house.
It'll be you give and take in this game, or you should.
Yeah, definitely. One final word from the pair of yours, Mark Bakole'S, next fight. What's he going to do? Prediction? Stoppage?
I reckon he'll stop him as well. It's got to be. He'll need to have the sponsorships by as long as he wins and gets home safely, I suppose. But cause it's a hard sport.
Definitely, as in like you say, you've witnessed it first hand.
I just can't believe the size of these guys. Do you know what I mean? Even the guys coming to spar with him. Do you know what I mean? Being an Ayrshire man as well, obviously down Valley for the Melon. Do you know what I mean?
He should be a cruiser.
But listen, see, at the end of the day, it takes some man to get in with these guys. Do you know what I mean? I don't care even if it's just for sparring. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, their life's at risk as soon as they step in that ring, as far as I'm concerned.
Exactly. Well, I was ready to lace up, but I realised they're a bit big for me. So.
But the sportsmanship's tremendous.
Andy done the pads. Well, I'll use that term very loosely.
It's on my Instagram, so don't worry about it.
I've done the pads as well. Will I remember?
Yeah, no. He held the pads for Martin.
I held the pads for Martin. Yeah, and then he broke my hand.
That's how easy it is.
Yeah, exactly. Aye. But again, Billy you must be over the moon with this partnership you've got here.
Oh, very much so.
Stuff like that.
So we're, like I say, we're getting the full signage done for next week. We'll get the full regalia, tracksuits, t-shirts, etc.
Medium.
Oh,
aye, that's just for Martin's baby.
I know.
And I'm looking forward to doing a long-term partnership with him.
Well, that's good. Well, you probably see me quite often then, because I'm normally here once a month, if that once every 3 weeks or whatever it is, to come and see Billy and Martin and whoever else.
Fantastic.
But pleasure meeting you.
No, thanks very much.
It's always good to talk boxing, just regular boxing fans, and see a new face rather than just
old one.
Old Billy Nelson all the time.
He's actually older than me.
He doesn't.
And he looks it.
No, I was just saying, he doesn't look it.
Fucking does look it.
He doesn't look it. You've had a hard life, Billy. Come on. Right, guys. Again, thanks for doing this 5 TV. Like I said, you'll probably see me more often. Stay safe, stick in, and I'll see you soon. Cheers, guys. Big fist bump all around. Nick. There we go.
Billy.
Well done, guys.
Is your debt causing you sleepless nights? Knock your debt out with Debt KO. And your debt won't be the only thing keeping you up at night. Debt KO, free impartial advice on all your debt.